Alright guys, I'm here back with more Disco Elysium. We died at the end of the last thing, so we're gonna redo all these conversations. We're really just gonna rush through it though.
This young woman is cold as ice.
That's so that
It
doesn't matter.
like I already
Oh.
what you like I
Shit.
already
Fuck
told
off.
the unit if any
Fuck.
I already aggressive. Listen. So
Fuck yeah.
What do we do? Again, like I already did these conversations, so we're just doing them.
look,
Strange. It's
This is a long one too. Oh, this glitched out again. That's
Detective.
weird.
you might
do a head cap. Stop sitting. Across. He spit and then the enemy in the far corner. Standing on. Let's call side in. In conclusion, exactly.
The fuck is with you, fella? What do you... Or... Actually...
She.
Shut the fuck...
It.
That's all. You're not... Good. We are all what... The pretty... We all got it. Yeah.
There's a cap.
there is no cap.
All 7 together. They're diluted.
We...
This is where an autopsy would come in handy.
Tight.
We over...
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then, Titus is so alien. This look him need. This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far.
Of course. Fuck off.
Keep your eye on this.
With number.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Right. With number.
No, he hasn't.
And fuck.
This one is a stone wall.
Like what, cop?
Do you think
A trick question. Don't let it.
Who do you fucking think does?
That's right, asshole.
I think you got...
no? You did not get an answer.
How many people have you...
Shares elect.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
But you see... How many people have you...
Shares elect.
Or send them to Reunion to...
Rest assured, lawman.
You
I know, busy. Relax.
No. Yeah.
Quiet.
By the...
Why don't you...
that's enough insinuation for
Why? I am.
What kind of...
A lot.
I can't prove it. But I know. Wrong.
From rape. He regret.
To kill us all.
Yeah. Yeah. Show me your con. Why don't you show?
Aren't you?
Yeah.
This seems like they don't want to talk about that rape, Titus.
No.
There's
How many people have you...
shares elect.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. Oh.
So is hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
Okay.
nothing.
So there we go.
Your investigation here is done.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Done this job for long enough.
Alright, so this is where we were last time.
You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
Okay. So what are our current objectives to? Prove your authority. Find the... Okay. Fuck. Oh, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, is that? So we need money too, that's another thing. On. Fuck, no, not that. God damn it. There we go.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. Do something important? Something murder-related? This is a Caprice Enigma. The Caprice motor with its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine. Even at a standstill, someone has waxed it recently.
You want to take a closer look? Yes.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the balance. Maybe. Yes.
And means no.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18.
You lost me there. The Enigma is fast.
Armel Ryu Supersonic.
Whatever. So what else do we have here? Who's this guy? Nothing. This guy's still here.
Looking for something, Ron? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock was...
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had...
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another prerogative for a person from Grad.
Yeah, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovich, someone. Low self-esteem, those guys have. Mind you, they look Occidental, but they're not really like us. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
Let's see.
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches, before machines. Not at all. We are part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient, very prestigious. Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Alright, so what else is there? Oh, wait, we haven't been here yet, have we? Anytime now? Who's this?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion moot her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Oh, this is a grocery store?
I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... a warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. I don't know.
Cool, thank you. That was very helpful.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So that was kind of pointless. Still not loaded in? What the fuck? Thank you. So is everything just the same? Like the next day, it's like the same people, same everything? Guess we'll see if there's anything new to say.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Things are busy enough. The hulking man oozes stock.
Oh, that's definitely so. Talk to this guy again.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Nothing. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll do a quick save. And then we will go up here and just see what happens. What's in here? Let's talk to this guy.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What kind of fucking voice is that?
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity,
and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the heart. That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls. There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshelet's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. The best idea. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race Enigma runs much deeper than that. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, atavistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs? Rock and roll is moribund. Only Khoikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race. The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago.
We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericalmasis and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Semini's women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale. No. I have heard about it on the radio. I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just a Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup.
He had nothing to do with it.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degraded.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simmons. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman. Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful. Find out for yourself, and do more.
Interesting.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting a friend nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and feet. This should
And some of these conversations do go on for way too fucking long,
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One
correct.
I guess we'll do this.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classic.
Do you?
You are obviously a liberal, Sailmate. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education? I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does. You need to first learn about Type A and B to appreciate the depravity of the chimeric races.
I have no clue what the fuck he's talking about this one.
I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Yes, it would seem nonsensical.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet, little green tassels on their hats. You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Mahun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music, eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces
Going on
as
for
proven
way
by
too
the
long.
Mound and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnasis. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected. Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the
The Koikos of Grad, Hugo, Zimsk, Chest, et al.
Yes, to an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a hand sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Think
No, I don't really care anymore.
For ethnostates. Is it 82,000 years that
Oh, fuck
we've
off.
been recording history? You
the revolution came to Ravachol from Gra. Enough of Tibet. Tips the F. Lesser races like the Mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a Mesk woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is Mesk and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to... The Mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriage.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You are right. Then there is the sea. That is understandable. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me.
Oh, fuck
I
off.
cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine what...
Alright. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna end here. I guess that's it for today. Again, so... Going to, I was working on my finale ranking today. Tonight, before I go to sleep, maybe I'll record an episode or two, we'll see. But I think that is it for now. So yeah, thanks for watching.